I remember that for the gold medal match in Sydney, it was the first game I played in Sydney 2000 where I wasn't unbelievably nervous. For some reason, I was calm and collected and focused. 4-3 is a really low-scoring game in water polo, and both the American and Australian teams were really well matched. I am a key defender, so defence was, in particular, that game what it was about. I scored the second last goal, so I scored the goal and it took us to 3-2 up with about a minute and a half to go, and I remember actually thinking at that time, we have kept them to 2 goals this whole time, that's it, we will win the game now, they won't score again and we will win. Everyone, the scenes you can see are everyone just hugging in the pool, and I was in the pool just with my mates just hugging, and then the bench all jumped in, the coach got pushed in, which is tradition in water polo. But then because of the tight turnaround, my memory of it, or what I remember, is that we had to race into the change rooms, and I remember people throwing things everywhere and madly putting on the ceremony tracksuit to ready to go and brushing hair and then racing out to actually be presented with the medal. One of the things I really clearly remember is standing up on that dais, getting my medal, and then just looking up at these people that were all screaming and cheering. And I remember actually trying to soak it in and go, this is something that just doesn't happen. Really try to get in the atmosphere and enjoy it. After Sydney 2000, I knew I wasn't finished. Fantastic result, but I knew I had another Olympics in me and I really wanted to do that. So I went on and actually had the honour of captaining the country at Athens Games, which was a really fantastic experience, obviously huge honour. We unfortunately lost to the USA team in the bronze medal match by 1 goal, ironically. And after that, I knew I was done. I retired from the sport, had 2 kids who are now both playing in the sport, and went on to start my professional career managing the Griffith Sports College, which is now working with elite athletes to help them to really see out their elite sport journey, but be able to balance it with uni and help them to be able to do that while they're studying at Griffith. So it's really nice to be able to be giving back in that way as well. One of the other opportunities I think that's been really fantastic for me, and a way of being involved in high performance sport and sport in general, and combining my work skills with my sporting experience, is the board work that I do. So I've been on the Queensland Academy of Sport board for nearly 10 years now, I think, and have been involved and really giving a former athlete voice into the governance and the management of the QAS, which has been really nice to be across all of the elite sport. And I've also recently gone onto the board for the Queensland Rugby League, which is a really interesting and challenging experience as well, in looking at sport from participation right through to elite in a really huge sport that rugby league is. So it's something, both those positions I really enjoy. Our 20-year anniversary is coming up. We are having a Zoom champagne night. So we'll, crack a bubbles and reminisce and, catch up with each other. I think it's been a couple of years since we've done that in person, but we have a connection amongst ourselves from that experience. And it wasn't just that 2 weeks, it was the years before that, but we have this connection that will always be there.